The tomato watering secret nobody tells you. Last summer, I harvested 90 pounds of tomatoes from just 4 plants in a single raised bed. The year before, a measly 30 pounds. Same soil, same seeds, same sun. The only difference? How I watered them. And here's the kicker. The mistake ruining your tomato harvest isn't underwatering or overwatering. It's something far sneakier. Most gardeners water their tomatoes a little every day, thinking they're doing the right thing. But here's the truth. You're slowly starving your plants. Shallow watering keeps roots weak, leading to cracked skins, blossom rot, and stunted growth. I learned this the hard way, after 15 years of frustration, trial, and error. The root of the problem, literally. Tomatoes aren't houseplants. They're deep-rooted, drought-tolerant powerhouses that evolved in the arid valleys of South America. A mature tomato plant can send roots 2 to 3 feet deep, but only if you let it. When you sprinkle water on the surface every evening, you're training the roots to stay shallow, right where the moisture is. And shallow roots, they're drought-fragile, calcium inefficient, and a roller coaster of wet-dry stress. Blossom rot? Not a calcium deficiency. It's a calcium delivery problem caused by inconsistent moisture. Cracked tomatoes? The fruit swells too fast when it finally gets water after a dry spell. The fix isn't more water, it's the right water, at the right depth, on the right rhythm. How to water tomatoes like a pro. 1. Ditch the guesswork, the finger test. Forget the top inch of soil, it lies. Stick your finger 3 to 4 inches deep near the stem. If it feels cool and damp, like a wrung-out sponge, you're good. If it's dry and crumbly, it's time to water. If it's soggy, back off for a day or two. 2. Water deeply, less often. Mature plants, 1 to 2 gallons per plant, slowly at the base, every 3 to 5 days. Early plants, first 3 to 4 weeks, half a gallon every 2 to 3 days. Peak summer, stick to the 3 to 5 day cycle, even in heat waves. Never switch back to daily sips. Use a hose on a slow trickle, a soaker hose, or drip irrigation. Water the soil, not the leaves. Wet foliage invites fungal diseases, like early blight. 3. Mulch like your harvest depends on it, because it does. Once plants are a foot tall, lay down 2 to 3 inches of organic mulch, straw, shredded leaves, or dry grass clippings. Keep it 2 inches away from the stem to avoid rot. Mulch cuts evaporation by 70%, thanks Cornell University. Keeps roots 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit cooler on hot days. Suppresses weeds and feeds the soil as it breaks down. Pro tip, in cooler zones, 3 to 5, wait until soil warms to 60 degrees Fahrenheit before mulching. In warmer zones, mulch ASAP. 4. Adjust as the season changes. Early summer, water more frequently, every 2 to 3 days, but still deeply. Peak summer, stick to 3 to 5 days, 1 to 2 gallons per plant. Ripening stage, late July/August, slightly reduce water for sweeter, denser fruit, but don't overdo it, cracking risk. 5. Read your plant like a book. Healthy plant, firm, dark green leaves, perky in the morning. Thirsty plant, morning wilt equals water deeply ASAP. Overwatered plant, yellowing lower leaves plus soggy soil equals back off for 2 to 3 days. Heat stress or uneven water, curling leaves, check soil moisture first. The 4 watering mistakes you're probably making. The daily evening sprinkle problem. Keeps roots shallow, creates wet-dry swings. Fix. Water deeply 2 to 3 times a week instead. Overhead watering problem. Wet leaves equals fungal diseases. Fix. Water at the soil line or use a soaker hose. Watering on a fixed schedule. Problem. Tomatoes don't check calendars. Fix. Use the finger test. Let the soil decide. Panicking after a dry spell. Problem. Sudden drenching equals cracked tomatoes. Fix. Consistency is key. If you fall behind, water deeply and get back on rhythm. The game-changing buried bottle trick. Here's the $0 hack that cut my watering time in half and nearly eliminated blossom rot. Take a plastic jug, milk, vinegar, etc. Poke 6 to 8 small holes, pencil tip size in the bottom third. Bury it 6 to 8 inches from the stem, neck sticking out. Fill it with water. It'll seep slowly to the deep roots over hours. Big plants, indeterminates, 2 jugs per plant. Smaller plants, 1 jug per plant. No evaporation, no runoff, no wet leaves. Pure efficiency. Final thought, trust the rhythm. That 90-pound harvest wasn't luck. It was deep watering, deep mulching, and deep roots. Soak them well, watch them closely, and let the plant do the rest. Try it this season, and let me know how your tomatoes respond. P.S. Want more zero-waste gardening tips? Check out my 30-day kitchen scrap garden protocol. 171 pages of tested, practical advice for just $17. Link in the description.